I just did something that everybody probably thinks is impossible, but I did it. I bought a house with $0 of my own money, and I cash flow $1,000 a month every single month. I get really excited about this because it is life-changing information, and I am going to outline all of the steps that it takes to get from $0 to $1,000 in cash flow on one deal. Imagine 10. And these are all the steps that you're gonna need to hear in order to do the same thing yourself. So make sure you watch through to the end to get them all, because that leads to the cash flow. So the first thing you need to do is find a property. And I know you might be asking, well, of course you have to find a property. There has to be a property there to cash flow, but really, I know you're wondering, how do you find this property? And that is one of the things that my business does. We find these types of properties, and sometimes we buy them and sometimes we sell them to people like you. But what was really cool in this situation is that I also used none of my own credit to buy this property, because I bought it subject to the mortgage, which very high level, I do outline it a lot in my Instagram, but it's buying a property with a mortgage already on it. A mortgage is considered a lien, and you can buy a property that way. So this particular seller came to me and sold me her house with the mortgage still on it. So I basically bought a property for nothing, $0 of my own money. Number 2 is the secret here, right? It is called exit strategy. And how am I going to extract the most money out of this property that I can? And that's one of the things that we do, is we analyze each and every property. How can we make the most money off of each property? So you're looking for the highest and best use. And in today's market, renting is really hard to cash flow. And so we have several different exit strategies that we use for our buy and hold properties. And one of them is called Pad Split, which is a platform that is essentially a rent by the room. So I could take this 4-bedroom house, turn it into 8 bedrooms, and rent each room by the room. So now I'm getting 8 places of cash flow versus 1 as with a long-term rental. Number 3 is find a PMP. That's right. PMP stands for Private Money Partner, not to be confused with PML, which is a private money lender. A private money partner is someone that is going to share equity in the property with you. And this is somebody that could be a friend, it could be a family member, it's anyone, it's private, this is not a bank. And what I needed for this property is to do the get a percentage of the cash flow each month. So my portion is the $1,000, and they get their portion as well. Number 4, and also the most important to me personally, is finding a good property manager. You want someone that you can completely trust to take over the property so that you can truly cash flow. I don't want to have anything to do with this property other than maybe saying yes to a broken air conditioner or something of the sort. And so I go out and I find an actual partner in a property manager, and somebody who specializes in the very thing that I'm doing with the property. So my property manager on this property, I interviewed a couple and settled on her. And she was amazing. She set everything up for me. She answers all my requests. She does everything for me. So I literally get $1,000 in my bank account net every single month without having to think about that property at all. So now that I have gone from 0 to 1,000, my goal is to, number 5, repeat and cash flow more. Imagine if I was able to do this 10 more times. I'm literally doing no work over there. My property manager is. I have no money over there because I found a private money partner. And if I'm doing this 10 more times, what does that equal? $10,000 a month. So going from 0 to $10,000 a month, it's not so hard. If you are interested in being my PMP, like we discussed back in number 3, my private money partner, please comment below or send me a message on my Instagram, which is April N. Giuliano, and I will send you all the information that you need to become my private money partner so that you don't have to do the work, but you can still cash flow with me. Hi, my name is April Giuliano. Right here is where you will learn all things real estate and how to juggle being a mom and entrepreneur. Don't forget to like and subscribe.